Yo, what's good, people? As you know, I've probably not been on YouTube for a little while, and there's been certain reasons for that. So I thought I'd jump on a video just to explain sort of what's been going on and the reason why I haven't been about. Obviously, if you watch my videos, you know that's how it is. The way I'm going to do this is just literally sort of like talk to you. This isn't really like a scripted video, I'm just going to talk it out, but I have made a few notes of key things that I sort of want to hit while talking to you guys about this. So if you want to follow along, that's cool. If you don't, then fair enough. It's not the normal type of video that I usually put out. So at the start of the year, 2024, I had this goal to sort of basically try and do and upload as much as I could on YouTube. Basically get as much regular content out there. And it was sort of going well. The idea was to sort of share my experiences of what I've been doing in photography and video and take you along my journey, and obviously show you some street photography, different cameras that I use, things like that. It was just a case of trying to be as regular as I could. Obviously in 2023, 2022, put little bits and pieces out here, there, but nothing that was too regular, nothing that was scheduled, nothing that was out all the time and you could know to like check this channel and see what's going on. So boom, the start of the year, that's all going well. My videos are being uploaded pretty much on what I wanted to do. Then March happens and I split up with my partner of 8 years, and that just put a complete change on everything. It meant that I had to basically stop doing photography and creative work, take some time to find somewhere to live. I was obviously had to move out, and at that time it just made everything a little bit crazy and mad. I even got to the point where I was debating about selling everything just to make sure that all finances would be okay, because obviously moving out is a big cost, especially if you don't have all the funds that you want to be able to do that sort of thing quickly. But yeah, that's sort of what happened come March. All of that stuff happened in March. Then come April, I found a new spot. I moved out fairly quickly. It was pretty much took like a week from looking at a spot to signing all the paperwork and then getting everything moved out. Like, it was a very, very quick process. Everything was moving 100 miles an hour at that point. Obviously, with all of that going on, my motivation for going out and creating basically came to a complete standstill. Like I already mentioned, that I thought about selling all my gear and everything, or most of my gear, just to sort of make sure that ends met and all that jazz. But with everything that was happening, it just all felt a little bit too much. It was all sort of overwhelming. I didn't know what to do. I was in a bit of a dark spot, so to speak. Like, my head weren't really in anything too much. But as I said, I knew that I had to get out there and anything. Luckily, a couple of people had contacted me to do like some photography shoots, so I took those on. There was 2 of them that came up, and by going out and doing them, it did actually help. Although by going out and doing them, it did actually help. Although it was one of them sort of ones where I had to sort of really half force myself to get out there and go. When I was there, I enjoyed doing the shoot. It took a little while to get into the sort of swing of things. Obviously, my style of photography, if you ever see it, is a lot more creative than just the general street stuff. Obviously, you see the street stuff anyway on this channel, but that is where it is. But yeah, they were good shoots and they did help, and I appreciate the guys that wanted to work with me still, even though they had a bit of an inkling of what was going on. So yeah, that brings us to sort of where we are now. And I'm pretty much sort of back outside again. I've been doing a couple of street shoots. Obviously I'm back making videos and stuff. I done a community post the other day saying that I was just literally getting a couple of videos in the tank so I could just release them and keep a schedule going again. This is like, I've got about 3 of them ready to go now. I've got a couple more that's still in the pipeline, planned to shoot and everything. So there is definitely content coming. I'll be taking some time to reflect on different things like health, well-being, just kind of looking after myself a bit better than I was before. I've been looking at my socials as well, seeing what I want to do with them. Currently, obviously, most things are being posted on one particular page, but I've now decided to split that into 3 different pages for the different type of things that I shoot, so there's no like real confusion on what page you're going to. Obviously, not one size fits all. People like different things, so you may as well put those different things into different places so you build your audience in that sort of way as well. And definitely one of the things I wanted to say is thank you to you guys that have sort of stuck around and been waiting patiently for things to sort of come out. And obviously thanks to friends that have been around me during this sort of time as well. And that's literally just listen to me ranting and raving about different things, and just kind of support me. Well, I say kind of, and just supporting me when I needed the support, you know. I mean, I can't say there was a lot of people that was there, but you don't need a lot of people. You just need a couple that are there for you solidly, you know. So just to sort of round things off really, and put a sort of closer to this video and this portion of life, it is okay to be in the slumps and lose motivation and creativity. It happens to so many of us. I know a lot of people that other things have happened to, and they just totally lost their motivation, and it took them a little while to sort of find what they wanted and get back into whatever their passion was. I will say I'm a prime example of that. It's taken me a couple of months to get back on that horse, so to speak, and start putting things out there and doing things again. But here we are, we're out here and we're doing shit. If you find yourself going through a situation like this, just take your time, go through it in your own pace, and come back when you're ready to come back. Don't feel pressured or forced to sort of go back to do whatever it is what you're doing. It doesn't necessarily need to be photography, it could be anything in life. Take things at your own pace. I said before, talk to people, don't keep things bottled up, don't sit anywhere on your own and think that nobody's out there to help you. There's plenty of services out there as well. Take advantage of them when you can, if you need to. But yeah, this is where I'm gonna round off the video and say thank you for watching. Yeah, it was a bit different, but as I said, I thought I just needed to let you guys know what was sort of going on and why you haven't seen anything. But if you made it this far into the video, thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.